CARVANA, what CNBC wanted to know. On July 2017, CARVANA was on CNBC, and what one of the anchors asked in a sort of side conversation among the anchors was, isn't this, meaning CARVANA, just another way to buy a car online? Great question. Today, there are many ways that someone can buy a car, many ways that they can buy them online. Is CARVANA any different than these other methods? Hi, I'm Jim, a recent CARVANA customer, and here's the vehicle I bought, you see there, and here's my CARVANA coin. CARVANA, I can tell you firsthand, CARVANA is much more than just another way to buy a car online. First off, CARVANA is one-stop service. It's just like a dealer. In fact, they are an online dealer. They will handle everything. All of those little details about tag and title and your tag to old tag to new title, temporary tags, all of that stuff, they take care of all of that. CARVANA brings the vehicle to you. Now this can be a big difference. You might find the car that you want online only to realize it's 1,000 or 2,000 miles away. That can present a problem unless you're planning to go and pick it up or pay a transport service to get it to you. In the case of CARVANA though, they deliver the car to your front door. In most cases this is free. There are other methods of delivery, but many people can take advantage of just having it sent to them, to their residence, free of charge. I live in Florida, but I don't live near the big population centers of Jacksonville. I'm hundreds of miles from Jacksonville, hundreds of miles from Miami, probably at least 100 miles from Orlando, yet CARVANA said, yeah, we'll deliver this to you free. It also, at the same time, will take your trade away. So, all of the details of that part of the trade, including getting the trade to leave, is taken care of. You can literally do all of the CARVANA work, all of the work that it takes to obtain your vehicle and get rid of your trade without ever leaving your property. Does CARVANA have a search engine? Well, of course, and it's very powerful. Now, I've learned about the search. It is very powerful, and the more you use it, the more you appreciate it, how powerful and flexible it is. It will allow you, of course, to select a make and model, but you can have multiple makes and models. You can say, for instance, I want to look at Ford C-Maxes and Nissan Leafs and some type of Tesla, and it'll bring all of these models up for you at the same time. A big time saver is the feature that lets you look at certain features only. So if having dual air conditioning or heated seats, those are showstoppers for you, then you can tell it to simply only select those models that have these features. CARVANA has over 7,000 vehicles, so you have a wide selection, but remember, you don't care where these vehicles are located because CARVANA will bring the vehicle to you. How about financing? This can be prearranged. Now, it's not really done by CARVANA, it's done by a third party, but it's done seamlessly. So as far as you and I are concerned, it looks like it's done by CARVANA. But the big important point is that it is prearranged. You can find out about your credit before you go to the calculator. So that the monthly payment calculator is hooked up with your credit decision and you see the payments that you would make. So these customized payments can be a big time saver because how often have people gotten their heart set on a car, a vehicle, and they like the price, except when they found out the monthly payments, they weren't what they expected they would be. Does this cut down possible shakedowns? Well, maybe. maybe there have been some shakedowns in the past. I can't say, but certainly this method would eliminate any concerns about that. Now, when it comes to trade-in, here's how it works. You tell CARVANA about your trade. You give it the VIN. You tell it what sort of options you have. They will make you an offer. Yes, that's right. They'll make you an offer before they have seen and inspected the car. This is a real offer because CARVANA will take the other side. They'll take the other part of that. In other words, if you tell them that you do not want to trade in, but you just like to sell your car, they'll buy it for that same price. It looks like it's a bit of an honor system because CARVANA, you tell CARVANA what your car has, and they base the price on that. Now, I can tell you that I am not an expert on automobiles. I described my car as best I could, and I was trading in a vehicle that was 11 years old. So it's not going to be perfect. In good condition, but not perfect. I was worried that CARVANA would get to the delivery date and say, oh, we found a blemish here, we've got to take off $200. Here's something else, let's take off another $300. No, did not happen. I had no hassles at delivery time. Matter of fact, let's talk about arrival day. It was painless. It was pleasant. The representative from CARVANA was very professional and very pleasant. No tricks, no shakedowns, nothing like that at all. No hassles about the trade, either then on arrival day or perhaps you're worried that a day later they'll say, oh, we got it under a microscope now and we found something. We need to take 500. We need to take 1,000. No hassles at all at delivery or any other time. Now, CARVANA gives you a time alone with the car before you accept delivery, and I've heard anything from 15 minutes to an hour. I think our agent said 15 to 20 minutes, but she said take your time. Take your time. CARVANA wants you to get the feel of the car. You can take it on the interstate if there's one nearby. You can take it over a bumpy road. You can do whatever you want. Take it to a car wash, see if it leaks. Do whatever you want to do that's reasonable in that time period. Now, after that time period, when you accept delivery, and if you have a trade, they will then take your trade away, you still have a 7-day test drive. This is 7 days that CARVANA allows you to return in that period with no questions asked. Now, I don't know, I cannot vouch for the return policy because I did not exercise it. I love the car that I got, and I really love the deal I got with CARVANA. And also, they called me up on day 6 just to remind me that that 7-day test period was about to expire. That was very nice of them. Also, very nice of them was at arrival day, they explained to me why it was that I was due a refund check of well over $200. Now, I never did quite understand why I was due a refund, but they said, yes, you are going to get this check, and sure enough, I did get it. I got that check. Now, I have to wonder, under other circumstances with other situations, surely they would have also told me about the refund check that I didn't even know that I should get. In summary, CARVANA is a pleasant and efficient way to buy a car, unless, of course, you need to get a car in hours. You need to go in at lunchtime, and by 3 or 4 p.m. you need to be driving out with a car. No, CARVANA typically is going to need a few days. And if you're very good at the game, if you're very good at negotiating, and maybe you even like the game, well, CARVANA, there's no great need for you to go to CARVANA if you like the game like that. But for many of us, CARVANA is an easy way to avoid being cheated, or let's maybe not call it cheated, but if we do not negotiate very well, perhaps we do not get a real good deal. It also eliminates a lot of time spent in dealerships. I know many folks, and I know that I spent many hours upon hours in dealerships, and every time ending up empty-handed, and you only saw a very small selection of cars. CARVANA would eliminate that problem. Well, would I do it again? The answer is absolutely yes. I would buy another car from CARVANA. Thank you for listening.